certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Atlanta. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. Result is a first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. That's done. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And again, it's Rodgers. Smith catches left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. They put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Steve Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Visitors 7, Falcons 0. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. First down, Vick. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 30 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Visitors 14. Falcons nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hester to return from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the... Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Falcons grab it, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns,
he's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Visitors 21, Falcons 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Vic's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Vic will look to throw on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first two throws has them hovering up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Vic operating on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vic sets up the screen to Robinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Vic now. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. It'll be Vic once more. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 7-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Vic to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
Brought down back in his own line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Now here's Vic. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Vic. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Vic, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
The quick feet by Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, Rodgers. Right side, that's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. On the move past the 40, still on his feet. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they let the fullback try and take him home. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Falcons get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. 3 quarters in the books. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you're identifying it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Vick. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play action now. Vick. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. Working from the gun. Rodgers going up top. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Rodgers now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Rodgers to throw. Smith catches left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Slot man moves right. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Falcons are going to take possession.